Hey y'all, y'all come on in. Today we having a meatloaf dinner. So y'all take a seat and watch as I prepare my meatloaf dinner. But before I do, like, share, subscribe. Let's get started. All right, y'all, let's get started. So I decided today I wanted some meatloaf for dinner. So I thought, well, why not record it? So what I have right here is 2 pounds of ground beef. Any type of ground beef you like, any type of ground beef you like. I've used turkey. Yes, I've used ground turkey to make meatloaf and it tasted fine. I've even mixed ground beef with ground pork. I've mixed the ground beef with the ground turkey. I've even used a little bit of ground chicken. It all works. So what I'm going to do with this ground meat, I am going to add in some of my spices and my seasonings. A little, this here is garlic powder. Everybody needs some garlic powder in their cabinet. Much as you like, a little as you like, garlic powder. Okay? And then we have onion powder. Now you guys know 2 pounds of meat, that's a lot of meat. But it'll be good. And some black pepper. Trying to do this with my left hand. And some seasoning salt. It doesn't have to be this brand, just seasoned salt. I'm not going to add too much because I got some salt coming from a different source. A little of Italian seasoning. And I found some of this. It's just a spice rub. Has salt in it as well, and it has other spices in it, like rosemary, celery seed, and parsley. So why not? That looks like enough. And you can never go wrong with some of this. Now try to say that word 5 times. Just add some of that. This is my second salt source. So you want to make sure you add enough of regular salt plus this so it's not overly salty. Okay. And to help keep it moist and to bind it, I have 1 egg. And this next item is optional. I have used it without any type of breadcrumbs, whether it's seasoned breadcrumbs, regular breadcrumbs, bread, crackers, whatever. This right here is some crackers. I decided to crush up about 4 crackers. These are actually those buttery Ritz crackers. So I just thought I'd crush some of those up to help it stay together and hold its shape. You don't have to use this. I just thought I'd try it because I haven't used crackers because I don't have any breadcrumbs. And sometimes I don't even use either one. It all depends on what I have on hand. It'll work regardless. And then you just mix it all up together. Oh, and you know what? I've left out something. Sometimes you want a little onion in there, some real onion, not just onion powder. I use this stuff right here. It has onions, bell peppers, red bell peppers, and celery in it, along with some parsley flakes. And I find that at just at almost any grocery store I've gone to, I find it. You just mix that all up together. And a glove comes in handy. Because if you've ever mixed up some ground beef, stuff is cold. And then, just go by the look of it. To see, if you want to add a little bit more or if that looks just right. And you know what I want to add to it? One more thing. What's that? Ketchup. I don't put ketchup on top, but I do like to put it inside. Alright, that looks about mixed up for me. I did go ahead and add a little bit more of my seasonings and spices. I wanted to make sure it had enough, because it didn't look like it had enough, so since I can't taste it, I like to smell it. And for me, smelling it helps me determine whether or not there's enough spices in it or not. That's just me. Why I came up with that idea, I don't know, but it just seemed to work, so I just keep going with it. Alright, so I'm going to put it in my pan. I got an 18, it's not that big. This is a 13 by 9 pan that I've just lined with some aluminum foil because, you know, meatloaf is greasy. And it makes this easy cleanup by adding foil to it. And what I'm going to do, I'll put it in the pan. Get back over there. Alright. And so all you need to do is just shape it into just a nice little mound. Get it into a loaf shape. It don't even have to be perfect. The general idea. Alright guys, I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes, and then I'm going to put my topping on it for another 15 minutes, and then it'll be done. And I'll be right back. Alright you guys, my meatloaf is out of the oven. I'm going to put my topping on it. Not anything fancy, just barbecue sauce. Either that one or that one. But this one is open, so I'm going to use this one. I have made it with, ketchup on top. It's fine. But I just prefer mine topped with barbecue sauce. It's just, I don't know, it just gives it a little something. I don't know what that little something is, but it just does it. Gives it a little oomph, if you will. And there's nothing wrong with some good old meatloaf with barbecue sauce. If you're not disgusted by it, give it a try. You know, you might be surprised. You might actually like it with a little barbecue sauce as opposed to some ketchup. Or you can just mix the two together. I've done that too. But as long as there's some barbecue sauce in there, I'm good to go. Alright. So I'm just going to put it in the oven. Just let that set a little bit for about 10 minutes. Anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes is good. Alright, you guys. I'll be right back when I take it out of the oven. Alright, guys. The meatloaf is ready. So let's go have us some dinner. Alright, you guys. The meatloaf is out of the oven. It cooked for about 55 minutes. So let's cut it and have us some dinner. That's what happens when you use a butter knife. Oh, and it fell. And it fell. It's alright. It is alright. Alright, so let's give it a taste. Yummy. I love meatloaf. And I just fixed a quick mashed potatoes and some sweet peas to go along with it. Got a full meal. It's so, so good. Y'all, I can't stop eating it. Alright, you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Make some meatloaf. Bye.